I have high hopes for this journey.
Some sort of talent? The biggest one in...
Come on! Show me your courage!
Yoo-hoo!
Mind the side effects.
That was quick.
Don't mind if I do! Yes, you are. Qualified after all.
I hear children singing. Extract! Shower me with praise! Let the world slide!
Seems like an emergency.
Transfixed! This'll brighten up the place! Yoo-hoo! This shall not be my fate. The doctor will see you. All right, let's finish this. Reconstitute. Shower me with praise. That was quick.
Mind the side.
Another test subject.
Extract!
I got careless.
Alright, let's finish this fast.
Reconstitute! Shower me with
Prepare yourself. I will.
Alright, let's finish this fast.
strike a pose!
Don't mind if I do.
Witness my rise.
Yes, you are.
Alright, let's finish this fast.
Shower me with praise!
You asked
Mind the side effects.
Things have been looking really rough for Natlan lately. There are more and more commissions from the Adventurers Guild, and they're all related to the Abyss. Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go and see if there's anything we can do to help.
A walk would be nice.
This will be a productive partnership, I hope.
I trust you.
Armed and ready. Time to get down to business.
Behold,
de Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
I see. Thank you so much. The Adventurers Guild has been overwhelmed these days.
No worries at all. We've always valued the strength of adventurers. Given the current situation, it's vital that we all work together. Since we're facing the same enemies, I'll send you the intel we've collected on the Abyss so far. Then we can take a look at how to coordinate our efforts.
All right. Thank you so much.
Hi, Catherine, it's us! Got any new commissions?
You two have come just in time. I've got some good news. The Pyro Archon has finished assembling her forces and stationed them all across Natlan. Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, we can no longer afford to act only after receiving news of an invasion. So the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel. That way, we can stay informed of everything that's happening across the land. Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest camp and the stationed forces can take immediate action. Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information, rather than running around and trying to tackle everything at once. So please also take a chance to relax, you two. You've been working hard these days, and this will be a good opportunity for some well-deserved rest.
So that's the plan! Whew, we can finally stop and take a break. Keeping Natlan safe and sound is our priority now. The more can wait.
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. There have also been times when it suddenly became more active in the past. The people here generally see it as something like an acute natural disaster. Once the disaster is over, everyone will return to their normal lives. We just all hope that day will be sooner rather than later.
Oh, right. Most people have no idea just how bad the situation has gotten in the Night Kingdom. Oh, hey, Kachina! Are you feeling better now? Wow! So we'll finally get to meet Shilonen, the legendary forger of ancient names! Paimon still can't believe anyone could forge those things. Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. After all, you're already a victor of the Night Warden Wars.
I think I got them all.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natland not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders. No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. But we'd need to forge an ancient name to ensure he'd be able to return safe and sound. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills. But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to process things. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Honestly, it's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time. Anyway, I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else. But, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me any less upset. After all, she must have known that forging an ancient name for an Outlander is an impossible task.
It's impossible?
As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's spirit and glory, which grows even richer and heavier as generations of successors inherit it. We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name. But they were all performed outside of Natlan, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natlan, as an Outlander, your actions still wouldn't have been recorded by our lands. Only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for an ancient name. Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air, you know. That's just how it is.
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone, yet she's still entrusted the task of forging the ancient name to me.
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible.
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
You mean you're already willing to accept the task?
Well, what else can I do? What's happened is already done, and it's not like I can outright defy the order of my Archon. If she gave me this order, then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be able to find a way to make it happen. In other words, the order is an affirmation of my abilities.
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver linings?
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the traveler's existence and record his heroic deeds.
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation with her. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure something out together.
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to? Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one Wyab alone would probably not be enough. I don't know. That requires a level of knowledge that I do not possess. We need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab. The first person who comes to mind is Lali at the Masters of the Nightwind, the one we call Granny Eatstali.
Oh, we've heard that name before. We used her Spirit Speaker Stone to find Kachina's ancient name. A person who can make something like that must be pretty impressive. I'm unsure she'd be able to help.
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's constantly holed up in a room and doesn't like to be disturbed. I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her and know how to keep her spirit up.
I hate to break it to you, but...
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And you even managed to save Kachina.
Well, yeah. At the cost of her Spirit Speaker Stone being split into two.
Great going, Moeka. We're already off to a rocky start here. In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hopefully, Lali would still want to show respect to the Archon. I'll also write you a letter on your behalf. If you can find someone to deliver it and mention some good things about you, then that should help too.
Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
All right, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator. I trust that he'll know the best things to say. Please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near the Statue of the Seven later.
Sounds good. We'll take a stroll in the meantime.
子供たちは今頃どうしているだろうか。まあ好きにすればいい。
また会ったな。カチーナから状況は聞いた。シトラリに手紙を届けて説得してみる。ちょうどスピリットストーンの件は説明して謝らないとって思ってたしな。
厄介事を任せちゃってごめんね。シトラリとの付き合い方を分かってるのはあんただけだからさ。
気にしないでいい。みんなエンジン様の計画のために頑張ってるんだからな。それにナタの状況がどれほどひどいかってことはここにいる全員が知ってる。
ってことはカチーナと旅人も知ってるの？
過去の英雄が目の前に出てくるのを見たとき、モアラニちゃんはたくさんの記憶と知識が頭の中に入ってきたって言ってた。こっちに戻ってきた後、エンジン様はみんなにヤガミの国の状況とか、どうして英雄が急に現れたのかについて全部説明してくれたの。そうだったよな。で、エンジンが6人の英雄の話をしたとき、すでに認められた4人の中にシロネンの名前があったんだ。
そういうことなら腹を割って話せるね。たとえ現状が悲惨でも一緒に進んでくれる仲間がいるっていうのは心強いかも。
もう一つ情報がある。あの時競技場で隊長を助けた人物についてだが、ほぼ目星がついた。名園の主の出身でオロルンってやつだ。普段は集落を離れ村外れで一人で暮らしている。だから今回の失踪についても部族の者たちはずっと気づいていなかった。シトラリが気づいた頃にはすでにかなりの期間誰とも連絡を取っていなかったらしい。
シトラリもそいつを知ってるのか？
ああ、オロルンは孤児で名園の主の族長と親切な人たちによって育てられた。だが小さい頃から変わったやつだったそうだ。
変わったやつって。
名園の主の人ってみんな夢とか啓示の話に夢中らしいから、傍から見ればそれだけでも十分変な奴らだけど、そんな部族の中で変わったやつって呼ばれるぐらいなら、直接会ったことはないけどよっぽど普通じゃないんだろうね。
まあそういう点ではオロルンとシトラリはちょっと似てるかもな。だから二人は気が合うと思う。
なるほど。シトラリは引きこもりなのに、なんでオロルンが失踪したって最初に気づけたんだろうって思ってたけど。
オロルンが自らの意志でファデュイに入ったのか、それとも脅迫されたのか、そこについてはまだわからない。でもシトラリは一刻も早くオロルンが裏切ったわけじゃないと証明したいはずだ。そこを切り口にする。
つまりオロルンと隊長の行方を探そうって提案するの？
ああ、もしみんなが協力してくれるなら、それは単純なお願いから両者が利益を得られる協力関係になる。エンジン様からの命令を断ることはないと思うが、協力関係を提示すればシトラリもオロルンのことを気に病まずより集中できると思う。
スピリットストーンを出してくれたお礼もしたいしな。
さすがマリポのキーニチ、筋が通ってる。じゃあ手紙は頼んだよ。2日後競技場で待ってるから。
ああ、すぐに届けてくる。
キーニチお兄さん、いってらっしゃい。じゃあ私も帰るね。まだ片付けが終わってないんだ。
うん、じゃあこんなとこでまた2日後ね。
旅人パイモン。残念ながらシトラリからの返事はまだないよ。ま、こんな予感はしてたけど。
返信がないって、キイニチを無視したってことか？シトラリって結構尊大なやつなんだな。
シトラリは一筋縄ではいかない。変わった性格をしてるんだ。名園の主の人も付き合いにくいって言ってる。返信がないのは他の理由かもね。聖火競技場に行って待ってみよう。会えれば話せるかもしれないし。
それもそうか。じゃあ行こうぜ。誰もいないぞ。シトラリのやつ、まさか本当にオイラたちを相手にしない気か？
よく考えられた提案だと思ったけど、確かにシトラリには答える義務もないしね。
だってこれはエンジンの命令なんだぞ。そいつだってエンジンの民なんだろ？
民？うちからすればみんなは仲間同士みたいな感じだって思うけどね。マービカは確かにリーダーだけど、そこに越えられない身分の壁があるってわけじゃない。ただ要望を出すときはいつもすんごい期待をかけてくるけど。
エンジンは強いのにあんまり尊大なイメージもないし、優しいやつだけど、でもそのグラスバーバってやつは偉いからって人を無視するなんてさすがにひどすぎるぞ。みんなすごいすごいって言うけど結局返信もしてくれなかったんだぞ。来ないなら来ないって言ってくれよ。おいらはそんな年寄りには絶対なりたくないぞ。
へえ、そんな風に思ってるのね。
うわー、誰だ？急に耳元で喋るなよ。
年寄りのおばあちゃんなんだから耳元で囁くのが精一杯でもしょうがないでしょ。か弱い老人が他にどうすりゃいいっていうの？
シトラリ？
お前がシトラリか？お前ってグラスバーバじゃないのか？
グラスバーバって重要なのは黒曜石であって老婆じゃないの。小説でもよくあるでしょ。見た目は若いおじいさんとか、見た目は少女なのに百戦錬磨の英雄だとか、子供の体をした魔法使いとか。何その顔。こんなおばあちゃんは見たことない？別に若作りじゃないのよ。ほら、厚化粧もしてないでしょ。
言い忘れてたかも。シトラリは若いけど、ばあちゃんなんだ。忘れてただけだし、みんなとっくに受け入れてるからさ。
失礼だけどさ。
まあ、レディーに年を聞くなんて本当に失礼ね。
悪かったぞ。あまりにも変わってるからさ。謝りたかったのに話せば話すほど混乱して、おいらお前がもう来てくれないと思ってつい頭にきちゃったんだ。
シトラリ、呼んだのはうちだから、責めるならこの子たちじゃなくうちを責めなよ。
もういいって。そんな真面目な空気にされたら逆にいたたまれなくなっちゃう。さっきの言葉は気にしないで。キーニチが届けてくれた手紙を読んだ時点で来るって決めてたの。でもそう決めたならわざわざ分かったって返信する必要もないでしょ。直接来ればいいわけで。でも出かける前にちょっとしたトラブルに遭っちゃって、よくあることでしょ。で、 やくついてみたらみんな私より早く来てるし、気まずくて出るに出られなくなっちゃったの。さりげなく登場しようと思ったけど、みんなはもう話し始めてるし、どのタイミングで謝ればいいかわからなくて。しかもよくよく聞けば私の悪口を言ってるじゃない。どうしようかと思っちゃった。とにかくそういうこと。グラスバーバの葛藤なんて知らなくていいけど。
ばあちゃん、なんでそんな顔するんだ？さっきのが気まずかった反応かよ。
名園の主の人が言ってた付き合いにくいってこういうこと？なんか人付き合いが下手っぽいっていうか、挙動不審すぎでしょ。
とにかく本題に戻りましょう。シロね、コメを作るのに私の手助けが必要なんですって？
うん、今回はかなり特殊な状況なんだ。実は
なるほど。マービカ様は外の人のコメを作ってほしいって言ってきたわけ。そういえば君たちオロルンのことはもう聞いているのよね。幼い頃からおとなしい子だったからファデュイに入ったなんてありえない。きっと脅されたのよ。
オイラたちはまさにそのために来たんだぞ。オロルンを見つけてやるから、コメの問題を解決してくれないか？
君、旅人でいいかしら。こっちに来てちょうだい。顔をちゃんと見せて。人々は富のために争いをやめないけれど、君は黄金を越えた。人々は雷帝と怒涛を恐れたけれど、君は海を渡った。自由を求める疲れた魂よ。最も鮮やかな色彩を持つ緑の葉っぱも、君の安らぎを願っている。君から見たものよ。君はみんなが思っている以上にたくさんのことを経験してきたのね。そして、誠実な英雄の心を持って、炎と共に暗い夜に入る勇気がある人。動かないで。何かいるわ。
なんだよ。おいらを脅かさないでくれ。大丈夫か？
散りなさい。はい。八神の国から帰ってきた君の体には、魂の残留物がついてたわ。もう払ってあげたけど。
幽霊をちょっと連れて帰ってきちゃったってことか？
そこまでひどいわけじゃないけど、放っておくと精神が不安定になったり、気分が悪くなったりするだけ。
払ってもらえてよかったね。
お安いご用よ。シロね、君たちの計画に乗るわ。オロルンを見つけてくれたら、八神に会わせてあげる。
八神？大霊にじゃないのか？
これほど重要なこと、部族の大霊には決められないもの。異邦人にコメを作れるかどうか、決められるのは八神だけ。八神は八神の国を管理する古の生命体で、常に聖火の力を借りてアビスの侵食と戦ってるの。
なるほど。簡単に言うと、大霊よりもすごいってことだよな。まあ、そりゃそうか。八神の国っていうぐらいだもんな。
それはちょっと違う。誰がよりすごいとかって話じゃないのよ。まあ詳しく説明するには複雑すぎるからはしょらせてもらうけど、話を戻すけど、八神が深い眠りについた今、八神の意識とつながる方法は脱魂しかない。簡単に言うと、 夢を見ることね。脱婚のような儀式を行うにはいくつか用意しないといけないものがあるの。リストにまとめるから準備してくれる？
じゃあうちが行くよ。いろいろいりそうだし。地元の人間の方が土地勘あっていいっしょ。
よし、じゃあオイラたちはシトラリと一緒にオロルンを探しに行こうぜ。
相手はファデュイなんだし、くれぐれも気をつけてね。助けが必要になったらいつでもうちを呼んで。
無理はしないぞ。
こっちはあの悪ガキを探さないとね。今日は遅刻しちゃってごめんね。実は来る前にオロルンの拠点に行って手がかりを探してたの。あの子は一人で暮らしてるんだけど、拠点にある壺が壊れてたの。あの子が飼ってる年ソミツムシの調子もおかしくて、多分ずっと誰も世話してなかったんでしょうね。部屋の中には刃物を使った跡もあったけど、ナタの武器じゃなかった。あれはスネージナヤ人のものじゃないかしら。
誰かが部屋に入ってオロルンを誘拐したってことか？
でも野外でミツムシを飼ってるだけの子を誰がわざわざ誘拐したっていうの？20代そこそこのあの子をさらってどうするのよ。別にオロルンに非がないって言ってるわけじゃないのよ。でもナタには人が大勢いるのに、どうしてあの子がさらわれたのかしら。まあとにかく早くあの子を連れ戻して聞いてみないことにはね。ぶしつけなお願いをして本当にごめんね。でもオロルンを探すには君たちの手助けが必要なの。
オイラたちに任せてくれ。
ええ、まずはオロルンが最後に目撃されたところに行ってみましょう。ここよ。目撃者の話によると、オロルンはここでファデュイの兵士と話してたんですって。どこまで信じてくれるかわからないけど、オロルンはいい子なのよ。ファデュイと関わるようなことするはずないの。きっとファデュイに脅されてたか、情報を聞き出されてたところを目撃されちゃったのよ。でも争った形跡もないし、きっと信じてもらえないでしょうね。
こいつナタでは人望があるってキイニチが言ってたよな。こんな風に思い悩む一面もあるんだな。
オロルン？あの子は道端に捨てられてたのよ。部族の人たちがあの子を拾ってきて、みんなで一緒に育てたの。名園の主でいろんなことを勉強して、大きくなってからは一人で離れて暮らすようになったわ。野菜を栽培したり、年ソミツムシを飼育したりして自給自足で生きてるの。はあ、友達づてにいつも野菜を送り届けてくれるんだから、本当にいい子なのよ。まあいいわ。とにかく探しましょう。人を見つければ手がかりも手に入るはずよ。オロルンはミツムシを飼ってるけど、あの子たちは刺激を受けると特殊な粘素を分泌するの。その痕跡を追えばオロルンを見つけられるかもしれない。痕跡をたどってみましょう。
痕跡ってどこにあるんだ？
ああ、そっか。君たちの目はそういうものに敏感じゃないのね。 さあ、手を出して。どう？
どうだ？ええ。
巫術で私の感覚を一時的に分け与えたの。しばらくの間、君たちにも年素が見えるようになるわ。
そんなのって誰かに与えられるものなのか？初めて聞いたぞ。
珍しい巫術で普通の人には使えないけど、私はよく使ってるから心配しないで。おちびちゃんの感知力は弱めだけど、旅人はちょっと強いのね。さっき君の手を握ってみたけど、君は年素との相性が良さそうよ。才能があるって言えばいいのかしら。とにかく次はオロルンの行方を探してみましょう。二人とも頑張ってちょうだい。
こっちだ。この方向で合ってそうだぞ。ひひ、シトラリはわけのわからないことばっかり言うけど、やっぱりすごいんだな。なんですって？褒めて言うんだぞ。すごいってな。
わけのわからないことって何よ。わかりやすいように説明してるつもりだけど、年は言ってても頑張ってナウい言葉を使ってるのよ。もしかして流行りの言葉じゃなかったの？今時の若者が好むような話し方を心がけてたのに。でもさっきのこの子たちの表情から見ると、まさか私って全然時代についていけてないの？
この声はシトラリか？
そういえば今回は手伝ってもらえてよかった。みんなと一緒に動いた方がいい時だってあるものね。何その目、自信満々ね。なんだかうまくいきそうな気がするわ。
オイラのガイドとしての経験から見た感じじゃ、やっぱり誰かここにとどまってたみたいだな。
ちょっと待って、ここの年素ちょっとおかしい。見てみましょう。
何かのマークみたいだな。すごく小さいけど。
これは名園の主の人が使う助けを求めるサインなの。わかるのは私たち部族のものだけ。あの子やっぱり脅されてたのよ。早く見つけないと。こんなに小さいマーク気づかれないようにしたのね。やっぱりファデューに監禁されてるに違いないわ。正面からぶつかることになるなら全力で戦う。でももしオロルンもそこにいたらどうしましょう。 あの子は可愛い孫みたいなものなんだもの。巻き込めない。ダメね。落ち着かなきゃ。
こっちにも誰かがいた痕跡があるぞ。
待って。年祖の痕跡が複雑になってきてるわ。匂いが入り混じってる。炎、雷、それから他の元素も。
キイニチはお前のことすごいやつだって言ってたぞ。何か分かったのか？
キイニチったらやっと素直に褒めてくれたのね。争った形跡よ。現場の痕跡から見ると、おそらくここで戦いがあったんでしょうね。でもその後、年祖も元素の匂いも別々の方向へと消えていった。
オロロンは助けを求めるサインを残してたんだよな。もしかしたらここでもサインを残そうとしてファドゥイにバレちゃったんじゃないか？
別々の方向に向かったのなら、私たちも二手に分かれましょう。私はこっちに進むから、そっちをお願い。また後で合流しましょう。ホロル、一体何してるの？私だけじゃなくて、みんなに心配をかけるなんて、ほんといけない子ね。
あいつ言っちゃったぞ、旅人。お前も聞こえてたよな。シトラリがいなくなったら声も消えた。心の中であいつの名前を呼んでみたけど何の反応もなかったぞ。なあ、おいらもてっきり会話できるのかと思ったんだけど、こっちにはあいつの心の声が聞こえて、向こうもおいらたちの心の声が聞こえるってな。この巫術はよく使ってるって言ってたし、過去に失敗したこともなさそうだけどな。もしかしたらオイラたちが特殊だから副作用みたいなのが出てきちゃったのか？あいつの心の声賑やかだよな。思ってたのと全然違うぞ。こっちにも痕跡があるぞ。進んでみようぜ。手がかりが見つかったのか？え？オーロルンがどっちに向かったのかもうわからないってことか？急に何もなくなった。足跡とかも全然ないぞ。生身の人間が急に消えるわけないし、ファデュイもいたはずなのに、まさか空を飛んでいったわけじゃないよな。
どうやら君には地下からの風の音が聞こえるようだな。 悪いが動かないでくれ。傷つけたくないんだ。危険を察知した瞬間、体が固まった。まるで野生動物のようだな。初対面がこんな形になって本当にすまない。君は戦いが得意だから他の場所であれば僕はなすすべもなかっただろう。しかし君は今、名園の主の者たちがよく知っている領域、八神の国にいる。こんにちは、旅人。僕が君の探しているオロルンだ。ああ、脱出。やはりそう思っていたか。ばあちゃんもきっとファデュイに脅されていると言ったんだろう。煙に包まれた偽りのサインを見た君は嘘を追ってここに来た。あの痕跡は君をここまで誘導するためのものだ。だが騙したのは本意じゃない。これは君ともう一人の友人を合わせるための一番手っ取り早い方法だったんだ。
来たな、異教の旅人。
丁重に対応してくれ。旅人の魂はこちらの制御下にあるがかなり脆くなっている。慎重に扱わないと。
お前を誘い出すためにオロルンには罠を仕掛けてもらった。そして名園の主の儀式でお前の魂を八神の国に連れてきたのだ。同僚が世話になったそうだな。お前のことはいろいろと耳にしている。こんな状況だが、俺はこの先お前と正式に話をしたいと思っている。その時になればこんなことをした理由とマービカを疑う理由を説明しよう。とにかく当たり前のように奴の計画に乗るべきではない。詳しく知りたければ競技場の東を探すがいい。これ以上トラブルを起こすのは本意ではない。誰にも知られずに来てくれ。
現実世界でもいずれ会うことになるだろう。その時はどうか話を合わせてくれ。ばあちゃんを巻き込まないために。
急に倒れていくら呼んでも反応がなかったんだぞ。
ねえ、なんで座り込んでるの？
シトラリー、こいつぼーっとしてると思ったら急に倒れちゃったんだ。
まさか八神の国から持ってきちゃった残留物と関係してる？ゆっくり休んでなさい。慌てなくていいから。具合が悪いって知ってたら無理してお願いしなかったのに。
具合が悪いなら言ってくれよ。何かに取りつかれてるのかもしれないし。シトラリがいるからまた見てもらえるぞ。
いつも旅をしてるなら無理は禁物ってわかるはずよね。何か頼みがあれば遠慮なく言って。とにかくもう少し休んだ方がいいわ。はあ、ほんと不用心な子なんだから。
楽になったか？
じゃあ次の準備をしましょう。さっき年祖の痕跡をたどってある拠点にたどり着いたんだけど、周りに兵士がいたの。オロルンが中にいる可能性が高いわ。
それってこの近くか？早速行こうぜ。
君は私の助っ人で、私たちは風と雲みたいな関係よ。君の調子が悪いと私もうまく動けないの。お詫びなんていいからしっかり働いてちょうだい。
Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts. On my count. 3, 2, 1! Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against!
This is where you fall. Transfixed! Drop your
Looks like I went too far.
Auroron!
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too, Gramps.
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you've got to be Gramps.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to. Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Oh, so you do remember and you just chose to ignore them.
I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance. They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes.
So why did you do it?
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey! I'm no ordinary Granny! Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value, and not stop to think? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind, and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your vegetables?
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the Masters raise this guy?
Oh, right.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for Citlali's safety.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her forgiveness?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Citlali is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from custody.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Auroron, please report back to the Speaker's chamber as soon as you've received notice of the Archon's decision.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my side of the deal. Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
Oh, thank you!
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news. Bye for now. Come with me, Auroron. We've got to find you a place to stay for the night.
Goodbye, Gramps.
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What is it, Traveler? What? The captain? Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you? Oh, that Auroron, what is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Seat Lally and being forced to help the Fatui, when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along. Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together. We still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes. Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh, please don't let this be a trap. What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could. It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash, and that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid. I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Tevat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along, the details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you?
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the Abyss. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa's plan?
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged. And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Something? Bad news, chump! It's your granny!
See, Lolly? When did you get here?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with the Fatui? Really? Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, see, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore. So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You hear me? You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city. You two keep an eye on Auroron for me, okay?
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Use it! Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan? Really? You're just going to stonewall me? Use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
Why is he staring at us all of a sudden?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. Indeed, it's like going to visit a friend at his house, only to suddenly hear your friend berating a naughty Saurian.
Well, that's an oddly specific analogy. Wait, did one of your friends really do that?
Yes. And every time my friend scolded his Saurians, they would look at me the same way you're looking at me now. Helpless and embarrassed.
Wait, but you're the one getting your head chewed off. Stop making this about us!
Indeed, you've got a point. Then please just hang in there for a little while longer. Granny should be done with her scolding session soon.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me? You...
Sorry, Granny.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables! I don't need anything from you!
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history. I'm starting to get lost.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
His voice. Auroron! Where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful? Little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial. Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. Ah, that brat. I swear. We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this. Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
Oh, right. It's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
How did this become Paimon'sville? Sweet Lolly looks quite down on herself. All right. It's on Paimon this time. What's one meal to the best guide into that? So you can just sit back and enjoy, Sweet Lolly. Paimon will take care of it.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks? I just wanted to treat you to a meal.
Are you sure? We can save you some Mora.
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
Sure, that's fine with us, but Paimon doesn't want you to be sad, Sweet Lolly.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
What are you looking at?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
But Paimon only sees one person there.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss!
Do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sidlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Night Wind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Well then, you have my thanks.
Seat Lally? Seat Lally?
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
Are you still with us, Seat Lally? You're kinda talking to no one.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans. I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really? What did I do to deserve that?
Granny Seat Lally, you're not a monster at all.
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know. Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him. That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open?
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke. The lingering smoke.
She's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Sitlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes. Huh? Traveler? Paimon?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Phew. Okay, it's passed. That was a close one.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up, not once.
Are you feeling okay? Wanna take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say, but I can't.
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of my